Is it painful to be intimate or to tolerate touch of any kind on your vagina? Yeah? Then let's talk about it. I'm Pauli, a women's health physical therapist, and this is Beyond the V Women's Health. I am on a mission to shed light on the lack of care, the lack of conversation about these uncomfortable topics, and to create resources for you and provide help. I created this channel because no mom or woman should have to struggle when there are answers. I need to tell you some boring things first, but it's important so that we can lay the foundation so that I can actually give you some takeaway tips for you to literally have pain-free touch in 2 days or less. Our vagina has the most sensory receptors per capita. So what that means is it's not going to take a whole lot to give our body input for our brain to tell us what it is that we're feeling. So if we have pain there, it's not going to take a whole lot to send that signal to our brain so that we're experiencing all this pain. We're going to use what's called the law of accommodation to help us treat this. What I mean by that is if you've ever noticed, like if your partner touched your arm, you'd notice it right away, but then over time you'd kind of forget. The reason is because literally in that moment, as soon as you get that touch on your arm, those sensory receptors, the ones that are temperature, they're going away because it's not super hot, it's not super cold. The ones that are responsible for deep pressure, they're literally going away. So the temperature ones are going away, the deep pressure ones are going away, and we have the light touch sensory receptors that are replacing the other ones. So as somebody touches you or you brush your arm against something, those sensory receptors are getting changed in that moment. So we're gonna use that to be able to change how our vaginal tissues are giving us that information to our brain. If you were to touch your arm, you don't have significant pain. But if you were to touch your vagina, right, we're assuming that it's painful to touch, you have this immediate sensation of pain, pain, pain. That's not a correct stimuli. It's not like there's a knife, it's not like there's something crazy dangerous that's touching that skin or that tissue. So by us changing the sensory receptors, it's essentially rewiring our brain and that particular area to be able to give us the correct information. So if it's tender to touch or painful to touch or to wipe or to insert whatever, we're gonna use this law of accommodation to help us. So you're gonna pick 3 to 5 different objects that are clean, some that you can throw away. We just want these items to be clean. Pick like a piece of toilet paper, maybe a silk shirt, maybe a cotton ball, and you're gonna take that particular item and you can just kind of press around. You decide the pressure. If you touch and it's not painful, fantastic. Move to the next spot. Press, take it away. If you feel like, well, it's kind of with deep pressure that I kind of have a problem sometimes, then take that material, press, hold it for a second or two, and then take it off and then keep changing. Think about kind of going around the clock. Pick 3 to 5 items, gently press around, and you probably only have to do this for 30 seconds to a minute, once a day, once every other day. And in a couple days, there shouldn't be any increased discomfort with this. This is step 1 in being able to take care of painful sex. I want to change the conversation on women's health, and I need your help. Like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you know when new videos are up, and share these with friends or other women that you know would benefit from this. I believe that it's possible for you to improve your health and that you're worthy of getting this help because you're an heiress and a queen and everything in between.